napayasi zvazodai zvikazodai vozoenda kukoti kwakuuya imwe nyaya inobuda kukoti. Isusu as a family taitawo an analysis taakutonyatsokuona kuti even pius wacho ndofunga vanga vatori naye vaakutitotirai kumukocha kuti wozoti wakadai wozoti wakadai wozoti wakadai wozoti wakadai wozoti wakadai. Saka whatever they are saying hazvisi kubalansa. And when you look at the whole situation, nyaya yacho yaakubva kuna mai vacho vachisango, chisango wacho, pius wacho nevamwe vanhu. It also includes the neighbor yamobi as well, because that person she's also has something to answer, because mukada kuita an analysis as well kuti munhu unoenda neshamwari unoti shamwari ngatiendei moenda somewhere woisiya ichirohwa woenda kumba iwewe wonorara womuka wozoti kuma5 o'clock the next day wochienda kumapurisa kunoti ndakuripota someone for missing zvakazodai zvikazodai zvikazodai, and then mapurisa woita dilly dally. Pane nyaya. I know you've done a scandalous on this, but I'm just giving you a different perspective. The way we are seeing things now, you can actually see Kutika, these people, they have been stage managing their things. And they think these people are stupid enough, they will be quiet. And they see us quiet, maybe it was because it was Job Scala speaking for us, not knowing Isusu, we have been giving an instruction to Job to say, Mr. Scala, this is what we want, this is what we want, this is what we want. And when we spoke about the issue ya Ngozi shuaka dzinza rese rinopera kupera chaiko kupera. I'm just gonna repeat mazwi aJob. Dzinza rese rinopera, anyone anenge akaisa their hands vanopera. And that's what we say to Job. Job, you know that, and Job has got passion himself, and when he speaks with passion, and we really miss him, and we feel for him, and we feel for Mr. Stone, because they were the people that were the foot soldiers, teaming up, going up to do message parties, nemhuri dzedu vachienda kumapurisa kwana Makoni, kupi, and until wazonzi we need to go kuningirikini Beatrice. It was vana stolen na Sikhala. So I want to thank you, my leaders who are here, my champions, nekuramba takabatana tichingoramba tichingotaura nenyaya iyi. My thoughts right now is these people are going to Rwanda, and I'm thinking maybe we need to talk about what is it that we can do in Rwanda to really disturb these people in Rwanda and really make sure that this message is seen. This is what they do in Zimbabwe. And if they do that in Zimbabwe and they come smiling and you think they're good people, they are not. We really need to try and find a way to show them that this is what is happening. With those my words, I want to thank the host, the co-hosts, all the speakers, and I just want to say, Kuti, tine basa, and basa ratinaro arizidiki. If we have to prepare for future yenyika yedu for our children and our grandchildren, it starts now. It definitely starts now. If we think tomorrow things will change, I want to tell you, Kuti, tinebasa, and things will not change. And how are we going to change these things? Not by keeping it to ourselves. When we are going to these spaces, let's go takawanda kuti ashamwa kune space hande. We need to start now. We also need to go into our communities and make sure we get people to go and vote. Vasiri kuda kuvota, let's try and find ways zekuti varegister kuvota. If it means you wampa $10, wampa 20 rands, wampa 30 rands, kuti avote, register. It's gonna make things easier when the time comes. But I think right now we want to try and make sure we influence our families, friends, our communities in Zim kuti vanhu varejeste kuvhota. Ndapota hangu. That is the first step towards the journey yatinoda kuenda. Then we need to stand firm. Tikati ngatiite chakati, let's do it. If we don't do it, you are not letting me down. You are letting yourself down. You are letting generations down. Tisana hacho isusu, ladies and gentlemen. We really need to expose the Zimbabwean government. Kuti munhu anonyora otaura kuti zvandanyorerwa the investigations that have been done is the information that we then publicize. And you are a government and you are telling people like that. So it means you don't know what you are doing. We need new leaders. Definitely new leaders. So andina mashoko akawanda. I don't have much to say, but I'm still hurting. My family is still hurting. It's been the tough. I lost my dad last year, but I am so hurt with my sister's funeral that sometimes you go for hours not talking to anyone, not wanting to talk because you are so upset. But we are saying kuti Mobi haasi kuzovigwa until Job Sikhala naGodfrey Sitole vabuda, and then we start working with them. They are the ones who are going to give us direction tichishanda navo. So as a family, that's our position. Mamwe mademands atakaisayo, they are going to be followed. But for now, Job Sikhala out, Godfrey Sitole out, then they can communicate with them and then they can come and communicate with the family. Then we can find a way forward. We've got no rush. They killed her already, they buried her. Whatever they did with the body and other parts, Amari is taking care of that. But this is, as a family, we are not going to be rushed into saying you need to bury, you need to do this, you need to do that. We're actually still looking for another examiner to examine that. But a few people are kind of like fearing they're scared. I think they've been threatened. So this is where we are. But I just want to thank you because the strength that you are giving my family, the strength that you are giving me as a person, I appreciate that. Dr. Shiko, thank you so much. You really standing up there and you are always coming to supporting me. I really appreciate that. Mesema champions, I appreciate that. My messages, those that I have not responded to my messages, please forgive me. I'm going to respond to every messages. They are overwhelming. I've never seen anything like that since I was born. The level of support is amazing. It is it gives me hope, and it also motivates me as well to say, you know what, we are only just starting. We haven't started. Host, I held back my mic.
Thank you so much, Como Washington, for that update and for speaking on behalf of your sister and demanding the release of the family lawyer. Surely you can't arrest someone for an age-old myth like Ngozi, a cultural adage that has always been there. It's a baseless crime that ZANU-PF is trying to implicate our family lawyer. Thank you so much for that. We were supposed to end some 6 minutes ago. So those who speak, if you go for over a minute, we are going to mute you. Then we go to the next one. There are 4 of you. So we are going to start with Simba. Then we go to Mulu. Then from there we go to Tendai. Then we go to Se. Then we go to Elder. Benura, Diamond. So there are 5 of you.